Kind of recap, last week's game a little bit and sort of what happened there.
Yeah, I would say, we wanted to be able to keep the ball away from the guy that was averaging over 20 yards a punt return. I thought we did a good job of that. And look, going into each week, the game plan's different based off of who you're going against, the players involved. So I thought we did a good job of that. Obviously, we had the mishap on the punt, miscommunication there. That's inexcusable. So we'll look to get that fixed.
Did somebody just not block that guy? Like, should Mahmoud just block that guy?
Yeah.
And then, you were talking about keeping it away from DK.
Yeah.
Was that the plan the whole time, or after the first kickoff, you kind of said, let's just give you touchback all the time?
No, the plan on our punt plan was to do a good job of trying to limit his opportunities, and I thought we did a good job with that. The first kickoff, we need to leverage the ball a little bit better. We got held pretty good at a few different spots on that side. So I thought that could have factored, but we need to leverage the ball better on the opener.
Go ahead, Chris. Is this talk about the best all-around special teams group that you're about to face on Friday?
Chicago's got a good group. Yeah, they got a good group. Good specialists. Cairo Santos has been an accurate kicker for the whole time he's been in the league. His career average is 85%. Young punter has done a solid job. They got experienced returners. Duvernay's been in the league a long time, and he's had a lot of production. They got their core group is made up of a bunch of different types of body types. Jalen Reeves-Maben is a guy that has factored for them as of late. You have 92 Hardy. They do a nice job on the perimeter with Owens and Jones and Blackwell. All those guys factor. Travis Homer is a tough running back that gives them 4 phases. So, it's a challenge, like it's been every week. So, we gotta step up to the plate and answer the bell.
With Gage, a couple of the muffs that he's had this year on the punt returns, is there any commonality there with something that's going wrong, or is it just a young player who needs to get that experience?
I think it's a young player that needs experience. I think it comes down to the balls that he's the 2 balls that he put on, the 2 balls that he muffed were not like balls where he was like having to like track these balls and like run over space to get them. He's clearly set on the ball. It just comes down to me. It's like it's concentration and focus on looking the ball in. It's like just catching a flat route or just like a hitch. You're set on the ball and you just gotta look the ball in and finish the catch.
How's his confidence?
I think it feels like he's okay. Yeah, I feel like he's okay. I mean, we've let him know that we support him and we're backing him. So he's our best option right now.
Confident. Do you feel like guys are playing tight or trying to do too much as you guys have had different struggles?
I don't think so. I don't think guys are playing tight at all, honestly. I do think that we need to execute at a higher level and play with better fundamentals and use our techniques to be able to impact plays more. So I think that we have to be able to execute better with our fundamentals.
Considering the way the season's gone, with 4 games to go, how much would it mean to you to have special teams actually win a game down the stretch?
Oh, it'd be great. So we're going to do everything we can to impact every game moving forward. Guys are in a good headspace. I feel like we've attacked each week. We've had good weeks of practice. We clearly haven't got the results in the games that we're looking for. But like I said, I feel like we have the ability to do it. We just got to go out and do it. We got to go out and execute.
Andres from Chicago would spend some time on that Bears practice squad, but just the weather on Sunday and how cold it's supposed to be. How can you prepare for that, and do you trust the little experience he does have there from growing up there?
Him and He and Cairo both have they're pretty tight. So I think he's excited to be able to go back to where he's from and be able to play in that stadium. Yeah, the weather, it's looking like it's going to be pretty cold. So we'll see what the wind's doing, and obviously when it's cold like that and the wind and that type of stadium, it affects the ball flight, how well the ball travels and all that stuff. So all those things will factor in how we call the game.
Is that the biggest thing, though, just the ball doesn't go as far, so you have to kind of recalibrate everything?
Yeah, I think that once we see what it's doing, once we see how it's affecting it, like when the ball gets when it's cold like that, the ball feels different too. It's harder to grip. At times it can be slicker. So we'll see how it's doing in pregame and go from there. Try to communicate to our guys as best we can once pregame ends on what we're anticipating and how we're going to call it and things we're going to do. So
They seem to have problems in punt coverage, don't they? I mean, their numbers say.
I mean, it feels like they've covered fairly well. I mean, here and there you're going to give up a play, but I feel like their gunners are good. They have speed on the outside, speed at PP. I mean, Homer and Owens both have played the PP spot. Those guys have done a nice job. The backers run well. I mean, Reeves, Maben, and Jackson, those guys run well. So